What is up, fellas? We have another episode here. It's a Father's Day special here, a Faded Talks podcast where we keep it strictly barbershop talk. I'm Jamar.
I'm Bobby, retired firefighter for 25 years, a IFBB professional bodybuilder, and a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated.
Terrence, aka I ain't got it. Bronze level amateur boxing coach, almost 20 years at cat. Father, son, friend, all around solid individual.
All right, all right. So this episode is brought to you by Luxury Beard Butter, the luxury your beard deserves. And like I said, today is a Father's Day special here. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Oh, also too, For the Record podcast, brought to you by that. So let's get right straight into it. How's everybody's weekend? How is everybody's week? It's Father's Day.
Busy, man. Busy.
Busy.
Same, man, busy.
Yeah.
You know, this weather's been crazy.
Yeah.
How'd y'all, was y'all affected by that, the outage?
No. No.
Luckily.
Just
No.
busy.
How about yours? How your weekend going?
Good. I ain't do too much. Ready to celebrate this Father's Day with our socks and our
Right.
cards. We say-
Lawn equipment gear.
yeah.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. So yeah, let's get straight into it though. NBA Finals. What y'all think of that?
I think for me, I haven't watched the NBA Finals since 2016, really.
Mhm.
And it was exciting to me, man. Brunson just brought back
Golden
that.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brunson just brought back that grit, you know, the small guy mentality.
Yeah.
He brought it, man. He just did everything that, small guards did. And New York
What,
just did it.
What did you think about Wemby? Like I what'd you think about him?
Man, see, I'm older, so Wemby to me is nobody but Ralph Sampson. He's not.
I didn't get a chance to see.
Yeah, Ralph Sampson played for, I think it was Virginia.
Okay.
I think it was Virginia, but no, he's just a light skinned, tall version of Ralph Sampson.
Do you think that he, after this year, he will get it, he'll figure it out, and he'll be able to go and coast through this NBA? Like, do we give Wemby the keys? Is he the franchise of the league? Like, is this where we're seeing is going to go from here on out?
I think they want to, but all the great players have lost in the finals.
Right.
Well, I take that back a step. What's your man in Chicago? Yeah, him.
Dennis Rodman.
No, not him.
You said Dennis Rodman.
What? If you want to be a great, you have to learn how to lose. Exactly.
Right. I mean, even Jordan lost. I mean, he lost,
but Jordan lost.
Yeah.
Jordan
He
lost
not
in
the finals, but he lost.
Yeah, he lost. In the playoff early on.
Right.
If he comes back and does what he's supposed to do, I think he can be a great player. He needs to get stronger than me.
I think he.
I think he needs to get a little bit more mentally stronger.
I think if he comes back with a Giannis, Giannis body, I think.
Yeah, I think he can be a problem, man. He can be a problem if he gets stronger and just work on his mid range. Get a post game.
He got to have a move.
Yeah, he doesn't have a go to
move. If he develops a go to move, it's lights out.
And I think he plays 6'6" instead of 7'5".
Yeah, for sure. He wants to be out there on the perimeter.
No, man, get on that block. Because to me, I'm old school. I like inside out instead of outside.
Right. But the NBA, they stopped doing that pretty much. It was pretty much all threes. Steph Curry. You know what I mean? That's all it is nowadays is shoot threes. So.
But that's how they lost. Was it game 3? Was it game 3 or game 4 when they were up 20 points?
Yeah, that was.
They kept shooting them same 3-pointers, and fatigue sets in. Those same shot that was going in the first quarter.
It just never made any sense to me. I just didn't understand why. If you're up 20-something points, why are you shooting threes?
Coaching.
Why are you not?
That's coaching. That all goes down to coaching because I think most players get tunnel vision. They feel like they can still make those same shots. But that's where coaching comes in and say, hey, we got to slow the ball down. We got to, how back in the day, say you got to get 4 or 5 passes before you shoot.
Right.
I think in that situation, you got to move the ball around and get the best shot instead of a 3-pointer.
And I don't care
forget analytics, man.
De'Aaron Fox was playing for the Knicks. I don't care what. I don't care what anybody was saying.
He was on the payroll.
Something. It don't make no sense. I mean, you 27 years old, you know how to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that you did a bunch of careless.
No, De'Aaron Fox was worried about Ron Harper's son. That's what that
Dylan
was.
Harper.
Dylan, because Dylan was balling.
Man.
That's what he was. He had Dylan on his heels because everybody says he should have been starting.
Right, but so what? We trying to win a championship at this
Man,
point.
that-
Like, what? Like, I don't care who's starting. I don't care who's
That
doing
sounds
any of the
good.
stuff. Like,
Sounds
like,
good.
like, let's get the win. Like, but even when you had the ball with 12 seconds
Right,
left,
and he did that
you
layup.
go up for a layup. Why are you not running the ball out? Why do you not run? You can even fake the layup and go up under and keep running back out. I just didn't make any
I
sense.
still think that's coaching. I don't care what level you at. Your coach still. That's why
So he
he's
should
a
have called a
coach.
timeout. They had a timeout.
If not a timeout, the coach should have said even before at the first timeout, hey, if you get the ball, we up by such and such, make them foul us. Do
I
not go.
mean, that's understood.
Well, yes, understood too. But just like J.R. Smith that one time, look at what he did.
Yeah, yeah,
You still, as a
Yeah.
coach, you still have to remind your players, no matter what level they at,
Yeah.
to say, hey, don't forget this, don't forget that.
yeah. But honestly though, Brunson, big body Brunson, was ridiculous.
Where's he from?
He's from no. So
What? No, what school?
what did he play? He played at, was it Fairview, wasn't it?
Yeah, Illinois.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in Illinois. Yeah, but he's from Jersey though.
I know, but no, but where he play at?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, where he play at? Illinois. Yeah.
Which was
Oh, man, I just remember y'all asked, it's like, who's gonna stop Brunson? I was like, shit. I mean, only one I can come up with was Castle. But there's
That-
really nobody.
There's
His
nobody.
footwork was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
His
Like-
footwork was crazy.
And shout out to we doing Father's Day. Shout out to his dad, Rick Brunson. Like I seen an interview where they were talking, and the level of how they interacted with each other, it was like dad son, but it was also like coach
Mm-hmm.
player, and that's probably got to be one of the hardest things to do. I know, especially for me with my son, and he's 7. I'll be sitting there at his games, and I'll be trying to be like, Chase, and he'd be like, nah, I don't want nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I just, how you got Rick Brunson and you got Jalen Brunson, them two together, and just the coaching aspect of everything. I was like, man, this is something special.
How Rick Brunson was able to keep Mike Brown, like he like, hey, like Mike Brown going after the refs, you know,
Right.
he like, hey, he keeping everybody in focus, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he's a former player. He's been there, done that.
Yeah.
Before. He played at the highest level.
Yeah.
And then plus, you know, you got to give a shout out to Jalen's mom, you know, because I heard him say something about my mom kept me mentally strong. My mom used to cut out little snippets and say, hey, this guy under, you know, he talked bad about you, whatever. So I'm gonna put this on your wall. And, you know, that gave him the mentality to say, I'm going to destroy everybody.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because like I said, his dad was pretty much in coach mode all day long with him, and it's just kind of like just.
but that was that balance though.
Right.
Mother's love.
Right.
Dad's structure and discipline.
Yeah.
Did the NBA want the Spurs to win?
Yes.
Why not? Why the Spurs instead of the Knicks?
Oh, no.
No, well, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me take that back.
I think New York and LA is always a good thing for the NBA.
I was gonna say this at the beginning. The NBA wanted the Spurs to win, but then I think once you saw the Knicks doing what they're doing, it was like, okay, we gotta let the Knicks win this. It's been 53
You
years.
let them win it or the Knicks going to take it.
Hey,
You gotta get out the way.
I mean, well, I want to say
Because the refs was horrible.
in which game.
Almost all of them. Besides maybe the last one.
The last game wasn't. I feel like even the 26-point comeback, the refs weren't too bad. Like, they weren't too bad.
Okay.
But I mean, are we playing into the whole
Conspiracy.
yeah, are we doing that?
I mean, that's
Oh.
usually.
I mean,
I guess I'm a little.
yes.
Super, I still believe.
If we're gonna go with conspiracies, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm just saying if we're gonna go with how, you know, stuff be moving, I think that the NBA wanted the Knicks to win after they wanted the Spurs to beat Oklahoma, right?
Yep.
Then you turn around and you want the Spurs to come out of that, and then lose this year and then come back, I bet you Wemby wins 2 in a row after this.
You
After
think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know that.
He got to get better mentally and physically. Like muffin motherfuckers behind the head ain't gonna cut it.
No,
he fucking messed.
I think your boy man might get a chip next year.
Who?
Brian. With Golden State. Brian going to Golden State, man. I don't care what nobody say. Brian going to Golden State.
Why now though? Like when Curry's 35.
Hey, listen.
Jimmy Butler's
I don't
They said they always want to play with each other.
I don't care if Curry was 45. He can
they-
shoot that thing.
They said they wanted to play with each other.
But that's a repeat of what the Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like I said, I call that a long time
I
ago.
don't think he's leaving.
I think so, man. I think it's just wrapping up. You know, they was born in the same city. They've always wanted to play with each other. You see what happened in the Olympics. So I can see it happening. Is what's your name? You think he gonna play this year? Jimmy Butler?
I hope so.
That's a good question.
That's my guy.
That's a good question.
Draymond is Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
Who else they got? They got the one cat, white cat
No,
with
they
the
traded Kaminga.
Yeah, they
traded
got rid of
Kuminga to
him.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't.
No, I don't think Wemby's going to win 2 more right now. I think this loss crushed him.
Man, I don't know. I think he's gonna come back with vengeance. But we do got let's get back on topic here with the Father's Day thing. So notable father-son duos. Who would y'all guess? What would y'all name some of the top notable father-son duos?
Tim Hardaway, senior and junior.
As a whole, Dale and Steph Curry.
Is that your top? Like top?
Oh, we going with our top.
I mean, just notable, like just whoever.
Man, it's a lot. Clay Thompson and Michael Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
They both won championships.
Dale, Steph, and then maybe
Why you forget about his brother though?
Seth.
Yeah,
Has he won one?
but it's still he's in the father-son.
No, I'm just asking though. Has he won though?
No, I don't think so. But he can't. You can't forget him.
He there. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out Seth, but maybe Kobe Bean. I'm not sorry. Kobe and the Bean.
Yep.
Kobe and Joe. Clay.
LeBron and
Clay and his dad. Tim Hardaway and Tim Hardaway Jr.
LeBron and this for
Bronny and Bron. Of course, Jalen Brunson, Rick Brunson.
I bet he's staying so he can play with Bryce too. That's what I think he wanted to do.
Do you bring if he does go to the Warriors, do you take Bronny over there too? Or you leave Bronny in LA?
But Lakers ain't keeping him. He's like, hey, Genie did.
let him stay over here until his dad leaves, then he can go anywhere else.
Dang.
It's
a bonus. We got a bonus.
a bonus. Yep.
Damn, what's his name?
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton.
Yeah.
Jr. in a second.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What?
That's wild.
Why?
He had 2 sons simultaneously, 2 different women, and they had to give them different names.
I did not know that.
Gary Payton Jr. and Gary Payton II.
I didn't know that.
I didn't even pay attention to that.
Who is the junior? Has he played? Does he do anything?
They both in the league.
What?
Look,
Man, I did not know that.
Gary Payton II was on the Warriors.
Okay. The
Who was
left cat,
Gary
right?
Payton
okay.
Jr.
Who he play for?
Man, don't give me the line.
I was saying, I don't think that's.
Hey,
I don't know, man. I have to look that one
a
up.
friendly bet on
Gary Payton Jr.
it. Gary Payton Jr. and Gary Payton II.
Okay. I didn't know that one.
Hold on a second, man. We got to do this.
Damn, I got one up on the Hooper.
No, wait. We got to fact check this though. Gary Payton, Gary Payton Jr.
Is it true? Is he right?
No, I ain't right. What you talking about? Hey,
Rick Barry.
What was his other son?
He had 2 sons. The one that won the slam dunk contest.
Rick
And-
Barry.
No, Rick Barry's the father.
Right.
Brent Barry and
I forgot his other son name.
forgot his other son. He was like more of a 3-point shooter, like.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Who else?
He got a half brother. Yeah, I'm fact checking this. He got a half brother.
What does half mean?
No, I'm just saying.
What does
I'm
half
saying.
mean?
I'm saying. Yeah, you're right. They were 5 months apart. They 5 months apart.
What does
from each
half
other.
mean?
Half mean
That mean
you
one.
got different mothers.
That mean.
Okay.
Hold on.
I said he had 2 sons simultaneously.
But I know they played in the league though.
I'm trying to see which one. He don't. The junior don't play in the league.
We got a commercial break or something.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see here. Hold on. I don't see it. Like I see the dude.
See, I ain't trying to get his way out, but
Other father sons.
I
Who
ain't
else?
make this up.
I see the brother.
Scottie Pippen.
Yep. Yeah.
Junior.
Yep.
Damn, did Mike's son even make it to the league?
No.
No.
No. Not even remotely close. But I wouldn't want to follow that anyway.
That's tough. He wasn't that bad. I think he was at
No, he
Iowa.
was solid, but I wouldn't want to can't follow that, man.
I'm still trying to look it up.
He said Jalen Rose, right?
Jalen Rose.
Jalen Rose, Jimmy Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who more modern that we can think of?
Tim Hardaway Jr. Scottie Pippen Jr. Michael Jordan.
No, Michael Jordan.
Anthony Edwards.
There we
What?
go.
Real quick.
You
What
know
was
he
that?
just said?
No,
He said Michael Jordan, Anthony Edwards.
or Jimmy Butler. Michael Jordan,
Right,
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
What was the trivia, DJ? What was the trivia? I want to know who this was.
So the only active player with a grandfather that played is Marvin Bagley III.
Oh.
Bagley, yes, he played for Duke. He played for Duke and he played for Sacramento. But he got drafted by who? Was it Orlando?
Bagley.
No.
Wait a minute now.
Wow,
Marvin
I
Bagley.
did not know that.
Charlotte? Marvin Bagley. Right.
Mavericks.
Maverick.
The Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a lot we forgetting.
Who else, Jamar? Who else you can think of, father and son?
Father, son. I'm trying to think real quick. I mean, I think we said all of them, didn't we?
I know it's a lot we left off.
Just off camera.
What's Sharonis, Marcelonis?
Did I do Rick Barry? Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
we said Rick
Did I do
Barry.
Rick Barry?
Yeah. Devin Booker.
Oh, Devin Booker.
Yep.
Devin Booker.
Excuse me.
I don't know. It's
Bill Walton.
Bill Walton.
Luke Walton.
Luke
Mike
Walton.
Dunleavy.
And Bill Walton, Luke Walton won multiple championships.
Yeah.
Bill won with Portland and Boston. And Luke won with the Lakers a couple times.
Bill
Right.
didn't win with the Lakers?
No, Bill didn't play for the Lakers. Bill played for Boston. I think he played on that 85 team with Bird then.
Because he only played 6 years.
Who?
Yeah.
Bill?
Yeah.
Bill, he played, I know he played a lot for Portland, but I only think he played a couple years for Boston.
Right.
That's probably the,
Larry Nance Jr.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. But we're gonna go to a break and be right back. All right, welcome back to Faded Talks. Do you wanna clear up anything or no? No, I ain't letting you get in the way with this. Go ahead. You wanna clear it up or no?
You just got me anyway.
No, you was right about
So-
the Gary Payton Jr. and the Gary
right
Payton
about
in the
that,
second.
one
I
had
thought
talent
they
one
played
day.
in the league. I thought they did.
You was like, what's half me?
Half me now, you ain't got the same parents. I was right about that.
But just wrong about them playing the league.
I was wrong about them playing the league.
It's all
Both of them.
It's all good. Moving on. All right. So, what are some expectations of fathers nowadays? We got to go to work, provide, go home,
I hate
and
to
be
do
happy
this.
about it.
My bad.
Go ahead, dog. Go
I
ahead.
hate to do this, but man, I think we carry a heavier load because of our hue. That's what I think. As
Okay.
far as society,
Okay.
because we get, for some reason, well, we know the reasons, we get looked at as absent fathers. But we know that's not the case.
Okay. Wait.
I don't think you can't be a perfect father because somebody you got to sacrifice something.
Right. No perfect fathers, but different.
Just because our shoulders are big doesn't mean that we have to carry that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like just they look at us like, okay, like we don't have emotions, like we're just supposed to just provide, but it's so much more than that. I just seen a clip, and it said dad came home and son was there waiting for him, and son was all excited, and dad was tired, and his son asked him, say, Dad, how much you make an hour?
Mhm.
Dad, we don't really like talking about our finances, right? So dad was like, $100 an hour. He's like, why? He was like, well, Dad, can I have 50? Dad was like, man, don't you got to work? No, man. Dad thought about it, came back to him and said, he gave him 50. Then the son started taking all his money out. Dad was like, man, why you asking me for money? You already got money. He said, Dad, I needed $50. He's like, for what? So now I have $100, so I need an hour of your time.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
oh,
So
Yeah.
So
So what?
we have to be.
yeah, but I ain't
I
spoke
think
that.
I think today with society we have to be the providers. We got to be the disciplinaries, but we also have to be there for our kids physically too. So we got to set time apart. Me being an older father, I realize now that time is way more important than money.
Mm-hmm.
It's way more important than money. So if y'all could take some time out with y'all kids instead of maybe that day you might make a little bit of money, those memories are forever, man. I would go back in a heartbeat and spend more time because I was a fireman, and luckily I work one day on, 2 days off, so I got an opportunity to spend a lot of time with my kids. But sometimes if it was overtime, I was like, man, I want to get that. But then it was the weekend. They was looking forward to seeing me.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I would turn it down. I would kind of be in my feelings for about a good hour, but then I got over it. So I think it's a lot for us for nowadays for fathers. It's a lot that we have to strive to be.
And this only other, I'm just gonna touch it one more time. I feel like that's only like on us though. Why I don't feel like the other cultures get that same type of pressure put on them, you know. But let me speak for myself. I'm definitely getting to that point where trying not to work as much, you know, and try to be more present at home. You know what I'm saying? Just that dad just laid up like this because I just got off of work. I'm about to go to work.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna, man, it's tough. I'm not really trying to disagree with you, but because I do agree with you. But it's like, man, I know what it's like to not have.
No,
You know
I
what I'm
want
saying?
your
So
what you saying is valid.
so like even though they spoiled, I don't want to like I don't need them to know how it feels to not have lights. You know what I mean? Or
Mm.
get on my nerve. They don't know certain things.
But that's why we grind so hard because of where we came from in our experiences.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Because did you grow up in a home with your mother and a father?
No.
Jamar, did you grow up in a home mother and father?
Yeah.
And I grew up in a single parent home, so we all have different views on what fatherhood is.
Mhm.
I know for me, it was always provide, like you, Terrence.
Let me straighten that out real quick. My dads were still around. Like when I say dads, that's
Right.
I just want to explain this real
Yeah.
quick. By the time I was born, my parents, my mom and my brother's dad was divorced. I was a product of,
But I'm just saying,
something else.
who showed you an example how to be a man? That's what I'm
I
saying.
had two.
Okay.
I had my biological dad and I had my brother's dad.
Right.
So my brother's dad raised me. That's dad. That's what I call dad. My biological dad, like, that's dad. You call me, my name, but I'm still always be there. And even though we ain't had no DNA test, I asked when I was 8. I said, Arnold, are you my dad? He's like, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. But he was still there every weekend when he could. We talk almost every night to this day. But still, he like, you talk to Sam, talk to your dad. So I was blessed to have two
That's
great
what's up.
men in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to clear that up.
No,
Even
no.
though none of us, we didn't all live together, I still had two men that I could. One, I saw the work ethic. My brother's dad, Sam, he was a union electrician. Got off work, did side jobs. So I seen work ethic, but we didn't talk much. You know what I'm saying? He hit that bottom when he got there. It is what it is. Still love him. But my biological dad, he gave me the words of wisdom to teach me how to think. You know what I mean? Let me know when I'm doing something stupid. So I had both. So
See, I didn't have none of that. You know, my dad was around, but we never had conversations like that. I think if the person that taught me how to be a dad was my grandmother. You
Your
know, just
grandmother?
grandmother.
Grandmother.
Yeah,
How,
grandmother.
how would you say she did that?
Um, she loved unconditionally.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she was strong. She was she was disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
So she was both. She just taught me how to just work hard. Like I didn't see a dad going to work every day. I didn't see a mom going to work every day. So I had to come up with this thing like how do I become a man? And having conversations with her, you know, because she grew up a sharecropper. She just told me this is how you're supposed to be. Cause she told me at a young age, don't be crying. Men don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I grew up like keeping my emotions tight to me because if grandma says it's believable.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she taught me how to be a man on every level.
Okay.
Hmm.
How
Oh,
about
wait,
you,
me.
Jamar?
What was the question?
When you asked,
The expectations of society for fathers. Like what do you think
Uh,
society thinks a father's supposed to be?
I mean, for me, uh, just with me being, long hours and everything like that, it's always been trying to be present. Um, I work all day and night. So as my son got older, I mean, at the beginning, yeah, it was kind of rocky because trying to figure out how to navigate starting a business, cutting hair and uh, all these moving pieces that I had to figure out. So a lot of my time wasn't I didn't have a lot of time. And then so as I got older and as he got older, I started realizing that the time was precious and valuable. So I definitely cut down a lot of my hours, changed up my hours and everything like that. And pretty much what I did was I took off my Saturday. I got rid of my Saturday and started doing just a Monday through Friday type deal. And yeah, I mean, just try to figure it out, in a sense. So
I,
I think it's easier now because you know with the iPhones and FaceTiming,
Mhm.
you can see your kids more.
yeah,
When I was
for
coming
sure.
up, you couldn't. It was more of a phone call or
Right,
you know, daddy's over here. This is why, you know, because I explained to my girls early, hey, in order for you to have this, daddy got to go to work.
right,
Sometimes you might not see me. That don't mean I don't love you,
right.
because I miss some birthdays. I miss some Christmases. So I miss
Mm,
you know a lot of significant things.
yeah,
But no, I think you know fatherhood is dope, man.
yeah. Oh yeah, for
it,
sure.
it's definitely fulfilling. My bad.
You good? You good?
Um, man, I might ask DJ because this all later, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Man, you know when we growing up, our mamas is everything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Mama's everything.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, once I got older, I
Switched.
realized like mama was a lot. Like I'm like, and
Yeah.
I say this all the time about my biological dad. They don't make him like that no more. A man that stayed around, even though he wasn't sure
Mhm.
if that child was his or not.
Mm.
Stayed to this day. It-
Yeah.
And I'm like now I'm older.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I ain't one trying to talk about your mama to you because I already know. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get off the phone. I didn't know I was doing that until you pointed it out.
Yeah.
But I'm just so. But I see like the stuff that like she would, she was doing. Hey
Yeah.
man, it's still my mama.
Right, right.
She's still a woman though. She
Yeah.
ain't perfect.
So go ahead.
And I was just saying like the stuff they dealt with individually, and for them to still, be there,
Yeah.
especially like I didn't know my brother's dad didn't know I wasn't his until like one of his friends told me. He was like, "Yeah, no, you ain't his. But you still his child,
Mhm.
So it was just man, the stuff you learn as you get older about your mom and your dad's. You know what I'm saying? The strength that they still showed without saying anything. You know what I mean? Man, I just want to point that out again, man. I got. It's funny. I called my dad before we got here. Man, that boy ain't pick up the phone. I called like, "What's up, Dad? How you doing?" He down in Georgia now. He be like, "Hey," Be like, hey, Terrence, how you doing? He's like, all right, your kid's doing good. How's the wife? She doing good. All right, I'll talk to you later. He's like, I did my job.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
talk to you later.
You're right.
I'm fishing.
Yeah.
So I know what they say society expectations of fathers. What's you guys individually expectations of fathers?
Protect and provide.
Yeah.
That's I hate to be that simple, but protect and provide.
Most of us are very simple. We
Mhm.
we're not complicated.
I say all the time, man, I'm a simple man. I try to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, protect and provide is important, especially
Teach, lead. Teach,
so
lead.
y'all have sons, right? Correct.
Mhm.
I have all girls, so it was cheer this, dance that.
Yeah.
They had to have private lessons, and I had to take that extra shift because them shoes cost a lot. Them private
Mhm.
lessons cost a lot.
Mhm.
Cheerleading.
And being the only father there, being the only black father there
Mhm.
was different.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. I'm sitting here and I'm watching my daughter do her thing. Well, all of my daughters do their thing, and I'm like, man, I'm the only one here. Like, where these dads at, man?
Right.
Because I know how important it was, how I wanted my dad to be in my life. He was kind of absent, and it goes back to what you said about all that other stuff, all that baggage. But I just wanted them to be able to look out and say, hey, that's my dad right there. So
Mhm.
that was important to me.
Yeah. I always wanted to be my son's superhero. And I feel like he looks at me like that, and I'm like, man, that's a amazing feeling when they look at you in awe. They're like, oh, my dad he got a podcast, he got a show. You're like, like to him, he thinking I'm on the TV screen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that's
but
what they do, man.
yeah. So to have him look at me in just admiration is like, wow, like dang.
Yeah, they think we just superheroes.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I remember
Yeah.
one time it was some workers out and they were getting trees, like we're cutting trees down, right?
Mm.
And they couldn't get it. And so my daughter, she was outside talking to her friend. She's like, my daddy can pick that up. I'm like, I don't know if I can. I'm thinking, I can't pick that damn tree up.
Right.
But if my daughter had came out there and said, Daddy, pick that up, I would have tried.
You would try. Yeah.
100%,
Yeah.
because she felt like I can do it. So I'm going to try. But yeah,
Yeah.
your kids, man. And I like how when I see you interact with your son, because I always tell you, man, I appreciate you being a great father. Just when he's around you, he's happy, he's smiling,
Yeah.
and that's a reflection of you. So
Yeah. That's
I
what I
appreciate
try to do. Definitely try to be as much as present as possible with all the sports he's playing now and everything like that. I try to cut out the times and try to fit everything in there to make sure I'm there at every last one of them things, man. Because I definitely don't want to ever make him feel like he's looking around and be like, where my dad at? And he's like, dang, he's supposed to be here and I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So that's always try to be present for that.
Not that y'all seek the hero, look from y'all kids. It happens naturally. Maybe when my son was my stepson, he's 18 now. He just turned 18, and Malachi, he's 14, and we got Jameer, he's 7. Maybe when they was younger, maybe he probably did that. He probably looked at me as like
Your son be looking at you when he in the shop like, knocked him. One of these days he gonna do it at that shop. He gonna feel encouraged. He go like, no, stop.
I don't want to witness that.
I'm talking about, boy.
He walk around like his stuff.
80,
Is that you?
taller than you
Is that
now.
reflection? Is that you? Is your son? Is that particular son? Is that you? The one that
Like how it was? How was I like that?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Like, but I don't I don't mind it. Not like he's not disrespectful at all. He that's one thing he's not. Like, he's starting to play football.
Oh, he's feeling himself.
One of these days he gonna tackle you though.
He might try.
He gonna hit you.
Hey, it's something under this flag, man. So
Dad's straight.
So but I don't like. I get frustrated when but it's not that I'm not there. It's like they see me leave for work because I'm night shift, and like they see me come home. So if I'm asleep, whatever, ask mom. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I'm like, I was like, why are you asking your mom? What kind of cleats did you get? Knowing I played football all my life. There'd be stuff like that.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
told him to ask mom.
No. I'm saying if I'm asleep, they know. No,
They
Not
just
the-
don't
I
want to.
didn't
They
tell
don't want to
them.
wake you up.
We this is like Friday. He was like, I need some new gloves. She asked me like, what's a good pair? I'm like,
Why he ain't
why
ask
you
me?
asking me? He asked me. I'm like, why is he asking you anything? But so
I mean, that's just. I feel like that's just a thing with kids and their parents. Like my son will go to his mom for everything, but I know he should. I'd be like, why you ain't ask me? But you know what I'm saying? Like they just go to their moms.
like, I need cleats. I just gave you like probably the best clear pair of cleats ever made for football.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, look. I'm like, look these up. These ain't just some cleats. Like, I forgot what they call. But anyway, I'm like, dude, like, look what I'm
Yeah,
giving you. I'm
yeah.
giving you like nice stuff.
Right.
He looking at it like, well, because it ain't new or something. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, put them on.
Well, to give y'all some insight, y'all kids are young right now. When y'all kids get to where my kids' age was, it'll click in for 'em.
They'll get it.
It'll click.
They'll
It'll
get
be
it,
like you'll
yeah.
get that phone call when it's a random phone
they'll
call,
get
and
it.
they be like, "Dad, thank you for blah blah blah." And you're gonna
Yeah.
be like, "What the
Yeah.
hell?"
Yeah.
And then you got to drive a little bit more because you're gonna get all teary eyed because when your kids say something to you, it's different. I'm telling you, it touches your soul in a completely different way.
Yeah.
So he'll let you know when he's like 25, 26.
He's like, I get it. He's like, I get it. We do got to touch on the viral bathroom incident there, but we're gonna go to a break, right?
All right, welcome back, everybody. So I know everybody kind of saw that viral moment with the dad, and he was going into the gas station bathroom.
Took his two daughters to the women's bathroom,
Yep.
washed their hands.
Yep. It was washing. They were using the bathroom. By the time the people came in, they were washing their hands. They
Okay.
were finishing up
Okay.
and everything like that. And then just a huge uproar because was it a lady who went in there or was it a guy? I'm not.
What I seen, he asked the attendant, the gas station attendant, he said, I need to use the bathroom. She was standing there the whole time holding the door.
The lady was
Yeah.
the
Attendant.
okay.
And supposedly a lady came in the bathroom, left out when it got her,
Get out there.
fragile husband. And confronted the dude.
Yeah.
Well, he got his two girls right there, like, so.
So let's dissect that. I mean, so what? First, let me ask this: what do you think he should have did? Do you think he didn't do anything wrong? Is he
I have daughters, so that's happened to me before.
right?
I wish somebody would say something to me about my daughters using the bathroom. It would be ugly.
Yeah.
I've had to, walk in with my daughters when they had to use the bathroom. I would stand right at the door, and I would have my oldest daughter help my youngest one.
Mm.
So the oldest would take care of the youngest, and they would just watch each other back and forth, and I would stand right at the door. And I say 99% of the time I had no problems because I got more like kudos for standing at the door waiting for my daughters because they seen me walking with my daughters. So I've never had that happen to me,
What about when they were younger, though?
even when they were younger.
Okay.
But sometimes, even when they're younger, you try to take them to the bathroom first, but we all know how that goes. You can't give them any juice while they're in the car.
Right.
But I've never had any problems. Usually people would try to help me.
Mm-hmm.
If that was the case, you might have a woman that say, "Hey, I'll watch him," but me being who I am, I don't trust nobody.
Nah, yeah, you did. Yeah, you should.
So,
Yeah.
so either it was Kennedy or Patrice. Hey, watch your sister.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever was the oldest at the time, watch Taylor. Go in here, take care of your sister. So I never had to experience that.
Mm-hmm.
But usually, the majority of people have helped me instead of talk stuff to me.
Yeah.
Because it would be a bad day in hell if somebody said that to me.
They looked at you, they ain't want no
Man,
problems.
that's why I don't play about my girls even to this day, and I can't even imagine, especially back then, because I didn't have the temperament. Especially back then, no, that would have never happened.
So do you think that he should have went to the men's restroom, or did he do right?
I think he did right.
He did right.
Because you're teaching your daughters where they should go.
Right.
Now, if it's an emergency, but a lot of bathrooms now have where men can take their kids in. They have that little flip down thing in there, that little changing thing. Yeah, they have that in there.
That's even dicey right there, though. I just take him into the men's restroom, just to me, just doesn't seem like the right choice.
Yeah, but I always try to not run into that situation.
Yeah.
Because I do have daughters and I know how it looks. So
Right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like nowadays they have those family restrooms.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But I get it that they
Because
were
of
at
that,
the gas
because of that.
station and they didn't have that at that. But that's what I felt like I would have did if I had a daughter. I would probably go to the family restroom. You know what I mean? And try to figure that out. Or if they were, I don't know how old the little girls were they 6 and 4 or something like that?
Yeah, I think we're 6 and 4.
I'd probably do the exact same thing he did. Try to like
Yeah.
knock on the door, say, "Hey, you know, I'm coming in with my daughters. Is it okay?" Blah blah blah, and then just how you have somebody sit there and wait for us to get done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just. But why do you think that? Why do you think that happened? Why do you think that that became a viral moment? People just trying to just.
I think certain somebody has given people confidence to say how they feel. Well,
I mean, it was going on before 2016.
but
People
Not
people
like that,
minding their business.
yeah, not like
That's all-
that.
that's
I
all
think
those
certain.
That's what I think.
Mind
It is.
your business.
Mind your business.
And it's often this team than other team. See, we grew up learning mind your damn business or its consequences.
Yeah.
But
That's like what you say. What's that
I think
word?
it's because of this too. I think everybody got a camera.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I'm
was a
saying?
viral moment.
They want that, you know what I mean? But I do like the fact that he was recording because he's like, look, man, I ain't doing nothing. My kids are washing their hands, like you know what I mean? Like it wasn't a problem.
I've never been in that situation because usually if we in public, whatever, my wife takes the girls, I take the boys. So I haven't been in that situation. But what I would think is if I had one of my daughters, I would take them with me into mine, just simply because I don't want to be in the women's bathroom.
And you would go in the stall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah,
Yeah.
they can't.
I mean, I know. I'm saying like you would go in the
can't
men's
use
restroom and go in the store. Like they
But they can't use the one.
because and this is me. I'm not trying to. I ain't trying to issue on women. It can get real dicey with women. You know what I'm saying? And some of them understand, and you know,
Elaborate.
and some of them you lose their damn mind. Like, what you doing? You know?
Yeah, I mean that's what we
You
saw.
know? Oh hell no!
Yeah.
What the? You know? And so I'd rather avoid that. I know ain't no man gonna act like that. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. So I'm like, you know, guide you, make sure you ain't nothing crazy going on.
Right.
Maybe see have men don't wash their damn hands when they use the bathroom, take it into the stall.
Yeah.
That's what I would imagine what I would do. But I also seen this one dude, he said anytime he does, because he's a girl that as well, he said he knocks on the door, and if anybody in there, sometimes he gets help, or you know, he'll hold the door. And it's options, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you got, I'm gonna say fragile, emotional men, which is something I want to get who's more emotional, because that's all it was.
Yeah.
Like she overreacted and he got emotional trying to play hero.
Mm-hmm.
So man, it's like I'll be like, baby, let this man be. You know, he ain't doing nothing. Just you know what I'm saying? Wait till they leave. Go use the bathroom and you're so uncomfortable.
Right.
He should have been the emotional wall, absorbed her emotion, and then be like, man, I know you're upset. It's something you don't see a man and their daughter in the bathroom. It's okay.
Right.
And he ain't hurt nobody. Just come out the bathroom till they done.
Right.
But instead, he was the emotional one. That's really why I blew up.
Right.
Speaking on that, Terrence, both of y'all, how can we teach men to be better fathers? What can we do? Because you just gave a great example. So how can we teach men to be better fathers just from what we've learned over the years and what we've experienced? What would you be one of the things you would?
My short answer is you can't. It's either in you or it ain't. That's my short answer. Because either you watching me or we know right from wrong. It's all about the decisions you want to make. You know this your offseason, this your seed. You know they need to be nurtured by you first. And
I just never understood how a guy could see your kid look just like you and just be like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like I just never understood.
immaturity.
I just man, even if you are, you know, like y'all and the girl ain't getting along and everything like that, you gotta find a way to separate that and be like, look, it ain't even about you. It's about this one right here. And I gotta make sure that I'm here present for this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that being said, how can you teach that man?
I don't think you can.
You still don't think you can teach him how to be a better father?
I mean, you gotta show. You have to show by example.
Right.
You know, you have to show by example. You have to be like, look, you know, if they're your partner, you gotta speak up and say something to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be like, hey, bro, come on, man, step up.
So you don't think you can really
I was gonna say if that's my partner, if that's my friend,
Yeah.
that's not my friend.
that's what I was about to say. I don't want to hang out
I
with a
can't.
dude that's not
I can't.
a good father, because to me, like you said, Jamar, how can you look at this person, this little person that either looks like you or act like you?
Right.
Or he might not even look like you, but it's your son.
Because
or your
because
daughter.
because of the mom. They always say, man, she be tripping. She don't never let me see my kid. This, that, the other, all this other stuff. Or she taking me to court every other day. So I'm just say here, man, I'm just getting the money up and just I'm done with it. I'm done with the situation. You know, I have a lot of clients sometimes. I have clients that say, man, I want to wash my hands clean of it. I want to give up my rights. And I have to be like, yo, huh?
Anthony Edwards.
Man, like give up your. I'm like, yo, you gotta think about this for a second. Like, can you imagine? Like, you're gonna miss birthdays, you're gonna miss moments and everything like that just because she's making it hard for you. Why you can't just try to figure this out? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't walk away from somebody like that. Like y'all said, well, I wouldn't be friends. I gotta keep you close. Because you don't have no guidance, nobody's telling you. Somebody told you, somebody in your ear said, that's a good idea. Do that. Nah, I got to be the one to say that ain't a good idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I agree with you. Like, for me,
you can't walk away from nobody.
I would tell, if I had somebody that was struggling with that, I would tell them, you have to be there for your child, regardless.
Yeah, regardless of what you're
You
going
can't, I don't care what it is or how it is, or I don't care what type of adversity it is,
Yeah.
because there's going to come a day
Yeah,
where he's going to ask you, or she's going to ask you, why'd you give up on me?
you're right. And they're going to say,
And
because
they're
your
going to
mom.
have, they're going to have a
Child's gonna ask the dad, or
Yes.
your friends gonna ask you.
No, the child is going to ask his father,
Okay.
why did you give up on me? So you mean to tell me you let a woman or somebody else come between me and you? And that's instant beef. So for me, the advice that I would give anybody, any man, is to be present
Yeah,
and available. Because
that's the hardest thing.
be present and available, because, I know it's Father's Day, but we have some good mothers out there. Some mothers that's
Great
really
mothers.
doing their thing. And I think the most attractive thing about a woman is being a mother to me. And it takes a village,
Mm,
but it also, our kids, our sons and our daughters need us.
right.
They need us. So I would try to tell my homie, my friend, or just the average anybody, it's like, hey man, be present, man.
Yes.
Be present.
I think y'all got good traits. I ain't trying to be funny. I got pet peeves. I don't like wasting my time. I don't like wasting my voice. If I feel like you ain't gonna listen, I ain't telling you shit. Because then, first you ain't listen, and two, I'm not about to argue with you. You ain't ready to listen to what I got to say. You know what I mean? And I like, the woman. Some women are wild, but a lot of them aren't. You just using it as an excuse not to try.
Yeah.
You really are. Like, man, and it's all types of scenarios where you have men that just lost their mind and killed that woman. You know what I'm saying? Unalive that woman
Mm.
because they like, you making this too hard on me. But and you have instances where, vice versa. The woman did something to the man like, I need your help. We supposed to be doing this together. But like, the man, maybe I just hold us to a different standard. I shouldn't have to tell you that.
No, that's a great
Like-
trait that
like-
you have.
I shouldn't have. And it's a difference of opinion. I can't phony kick it with you. If I feel like you ain't
If you can't take
on
care of your
par
child,
being a man, and you can't take care of your child,
how can you do anything for
I
me?
can't laugh and talk with
Right.
you.
Right. I feel you.
How you like?
we try to go to the elevator or something like the jumping, but I can't go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And you show up alone.
yeah, you like what you here for, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where your kid at?
You
You know?
got your socks
Right.
on there, but
You're out here trying to catch. Yeah.
I can't imagine like tomorrow, man. Why ain't got your son? I can't even do that. I'm like, man,
No.
I'm gonna get up out of
I don't even think
Now.
he even built like that. 'Cause, little man
Ain't
is
no way.
always behind him, and
Ain't no
that's
way.
the most important thing, man. Us fathers, man, we have to be present, man. we strong enough to deal with the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And,
there
and like,
shouldn't be no woman that keeps us or anybody that keeps us from our child because that child, they need us.
and like I said, at the beginning of my situation, man, it was rough. It was rough. And there was times where I'm like, man, how do I get myself into this shit, man? And then, but I never said that. Like one time, like I'm not gonna be there. Like I was there. Like I got my son all the time. You know what I'm saying? And there were times where I was just like, man, like, why, man? But I could never think about just even be like, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna just give her some money and just be done with the situation.
Yeah, that's so weak. I call those, holiday daddies and birthday daddies. They just try to show up with all these gifts and make it seem like they
But
so great.
the women will make you feel like, I mean, I got called deadbeat, I got called everything under the sun. I'm like,
Listen, I want to be there when you're having a headache, when your stomach hurting, when
fevers, all that.
you know what I'm saying? That means more. That's more important to me. I can recall a situation where my daughter's telling me that she doing her month. She getting ready to have her month.
Mm.
To me, that's special that my daughter can come to her dad and say, "Hey, Dad, this is what's about to happen. This is happening. I need you to go with me to go get some stuff."
Right.
Man, I felt so proud, man.
Yeah.
It's because I love being present. Being present is so important, man.
That's a natural life instance that you need to let them know it's okay.
It's okay.
I'm
here for you.
And I'm saying, sometimes I take them to the Children's Museum. I don't want to be there. I don't know, man.
Man.
But you got to.
I say over 50% of the time, because you be tired. You want to get some
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Dad,
So,
come put this blank, man.
right.
Right now.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
So who taught y'all how to be, you touched on it, I think, a little bit earlier, to be a great father? What was your example? What was your blueprint?
Dad, Sam, my brother's dad, one that raised me. When I ended up living with when I was 12. So, man, it didn't matter what Mama did, or who. Eventually, like him and my biological dad became cool, and all that type of stuff. But like, man, still, here's $5 a day. Here's 20 on payday. Don't you do what you're supposed to do? I would say, man. To me, that's probably one of my downfalls. We didn't talk, so like I try to talk a lot, but then like I'm one of them. If I don't feel you gonna listen, I can't talk because touch on another. I ain't say father figure, but another guy that made an impact. My godmother's, significant other. I was like, why you don't talk to me? I'm like, why? He's like, this is waiting on you to come to him, because that way he'll know you ready to listen. So, and that taught me something because, man,
That's how you move it.
because I know you ready to listen. Because we gonna talk. I ain't gonna shut you out right now. But I need to know you ready to listen. So. But I would say definitely my dad first. Absolutely.
To me, it was just all trial and error. Just pretty much just figuring it out. And you can ask questions. You can they say, hey, pops, how you do this, and this, and hey, you do it like this, and then it don't work, or it do work. You know what I mean? But I don't think there was anybody that I looked at and said, this is how I want to be. You know what I mean? I just knew that I wanted to make sure that when my son looked at me, he looked at me in amazement, not looked at me and said, I never want to be anything like you. I wanted to make sure that he said,
that's deep, right?
yeah, I wanted to make sure that he looked at me and said, I want to be exactly like you. And I'm going to say, no, son, I want you to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's with that mindset right there. That's all I needed. That's all I needed to navigate. It was like, nah, I'm a, for me, and I don't want to go in deep, but for me, there wasn't a lot of I love yous. There wasn't a lot of hugs.
Go in deep, man.
Nah, that's another day. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But there wasn't a lot of those. You know what I mean? And so for me, with my son, I wanted to make sure that I hugged him. Just out of just random. Just come in the room. Just, you know what I'm saying? He playing with his tablet or whatever. Just boom.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I love you. And we don't have we have no problem saying that.
Awkward.
It's not awkward.
Right.
It's not like
Like what do you
where'd
like?
that come
Like
from?
what you about to
Yeah,
do?
yeah,
You
like
about to die? You got
like something wrong. What's
Yeah,
up? You
yeah,
good? No, it's just even if I get off the phone with him, all right, son, I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later. All right, love you. You know what I'm saying? Those my cousin's dad, they were always like that. And I was like, man, that's what I want to do with my son. I want to make sure that
So that taught you, man.
I would,
an
yeah,
example.
that was a good.
example.
That's a good example.
Yeah.
But that was it. I just wanted to make sure that my son never saw me in the light of like. I mean, like now, I feel like everything I do with him, I be getting on his nerves. I be like, damn, son, I'm just trying to do like, damn,
Right.
But I know that he's just a kid. You know what I'm saying? I know there's not a level of actual hate or anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's it. I just always wanted him to look at me and say, "Man, that's my hero. That's I love my dad." So that's it.
I think for me, being that age that I am, thank God for the Cosby Show, and thank God for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil, and whatever you can say about Bill Cosby, you can say about it. But it's one thing that he taught people in the
They ain't
90s.
talking about
Heathcliff Huxtable.
They ain't talking about
Yeah, talking about that.
Like I said, I touched on it earlier. My grandmother, she gave me like that foundation of how to take care of things.
Yeah.
But actually seeing the man came on the screen for me.
Mm.
I seen how Phil, and how he was always there, how he always worked, how he had the hard conversations, how he played, how he danced. I seen it on TV. I never actually seen it in real life because, unfortunately, I didn't have any good examples that was around me.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing it on TV that's where I learned how to be a father. So, I think I did a pretty good job.
We're breaking them generational.
Oh man, that's the most important thing. I tell the people all the time, man, if anybody that knows me, the first thing I say is the one job you can never fail at is being a dad. Because you don't get any do-overs.
Right.
You get no do-overs being a father because luckily right now, my kids, we have a relationship. If the kids can call you right now at my age and have a conversation and want to hang out with you, I did a good job. Because us being present, like I always say, you don't really realize it until they get older. So y'all keep feeding y'all kids.
That's the word of the day. It's present.
Keep feeding them. Even if you feel like they're not getting it, they're getting it.
Yeah.
Because your daughter or your son will call you one day and say, "Hey,
I get it.
I seen you. I seen what you do." My daughter sent me a text probably like a month ago. Man, boy, did it just touch my soul. And I'm like, dang, how did you even? She was watching. When your child can tell you, "Hey, Dad, put you first. Put you first." Us as fathers, do we do that right now? Hell no.
We sacrifice it right now.
No, we our lives is revolved around our kids. We make sure our kids have everything they need and more. So it's kind of hard to say, "Oh, what does Bobby want?" That feel kind of selfish, like. So yeah, just being present, man.
Yeah.
So the TV taught me how to be a father.
That's what's up. Key word, present, fellas. That's the number one thing. If any dads are watching this and they say, how can I be a better dad? The word is present. As long as you're doing that, I feel like you winning. That's what what you said, right, Bobby? You there, you winning. Because
you're involved in so much. Man, we go to practice with our sons with the cleats, with the gloves. With I remember one time you told me how your son had got into a confrontation and you loved how he handled it.
I loved
you
how
wouldn't have done it that way.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, he got some of that from you.
Man.
You get what I'm saying? Me just being there for my daughter's events and dance stuff and how uncomfortable it was.
Yeah.
It felt so weird, but it meant something to them.
Right.
They can look over like my youngest. Man, she was a dog. I didn't have to motivate her. All I had to do just give her the resources. She would look at me before a cheer event. We would do this. She'd go out there and she would kill it. When she get done, she ain't need all that rah rah rah. Yeah, I did that for you, Dad. So just being present, man.
Yeah,
that's so important, y'all. Please be present for your kids. They understand money when they get into middle school because that's when they want to start wearing the nice stuff.
Yeah.
But as long as they can
Start
talk
early.
that, y'all can have those hard conversations with them because they're a reflection of y'all. Your son is going to be just like you. I'm telling you, your son's going to, they watching all the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, you said that. You
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
What you gonna say? You was gonna say?
Yeah, bro.
It's just funny what you pick up when you was a kid. Like um, my brother's dad, Sam, he's from Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
He's South, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Six, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, greens, cornbread, all that every
Yeah.
night. Like it was so overwhelming. But then like, he wasn't too man enough not to wash the dishes, not to wash clothes, not to take out the trash, not to sweep the floor.
Mhm.
Like I picked up all that,
Yeah.
So like when you talk to certain people, like you wash dishes, you wash clothes, hell yeah.
Right.
That don't have no
That,
gender.
that shouldn't have no
Yeah.
gender.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
not-
saying?
yeah.
Like, especially my own clothes, only because, she'll wash them, but I'm like, man, look, you need to wash them like I want me to wash them. Like, I'll wash them. But it's just stuff you pick up that's like, it baffles me. Like, what you mean you don't wash dishes? I don't even like using the dishwasher. Like,
Right.
man, I'm washing shit by hand. Like,
Yeah.
I need to
It's like
see.
dishwasher don't get it clean anyways.
No, that's just you just in a
Just
hurry.
running some water over.
Yeah, you want to put them in there so the sink won't look all crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just the stuff I picked up from and then it really clicked when I got my own place. I was 19. Man, I'm like, man, I'm thinking I'm about to go out, be outside, be outside. Man,
Yeah.
I'm in the house washing dishes. I had a friend come over, 19, long time ago. And she's like,
You had to
she's like,
emphasize
what we
that.
doing? I'm like, man, right. I'm like, what we doing? I'm like, I gotta wash these dishes. I can't do nothing yet.
So you saying you got an extra apartment on the side?
Nah, I ain't never what I said.
Hey, did y'all see that clip a long time ago what Bow Wow said about Corinne Steffens?
No.
No.
He said that she taught him how to be a man.
Dang.
He said, she taught him how to wash clothes.
Oh, I did. You know what? I did see
Yeah.
that. I did see that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
you can get inspiration from a lot of places. And you know what's crazy? Like people see me, I'm a well-adjusted guy. I ain't never been no street dude, none of that. My biologist dad was total opposite. But by the time I came to 10, 11, he teaching me how to box. He's religious now. I don't want to, I'm like, so that's all I know was this religious man until I get older. My mama telling me stories, he telling me
Saying,
stories.
nah, your daddy was a pimp.
Right, he was the, so yeah.
You know what, y'all gonna be great fathers, but you're gonna be even better grandfathers because I'm a grandfather. And I think being a grandfather is even more exciting than being a father.
Yeah.
So
Do you feel you feel less pressure?
yes, you know how when like y'all in the mix, so you trying to take care of A, B, and C, make sure everything's taken care of. I don't have that pressure now, so now I can do the things.
You could just spoil.
Yeah, I can do everything that
That's what the grandparents
Yeah,
do.
man.
They spoil the mess out of your kid. You be like, stop doing that.
Yes, I spoil. Like,
All of a
man,
sudden you forgot how to change a diaper.
no, I
Oh,
still-
man.
I know how to do that still. But
Man.
yeah, I spoil. Being a grandfather is better than being a dad.
Man, I can't wait.
I can't. I can't, boy. 18, man. We was just on. I was on vacation. Man, we said something. Somebody said something. And I looked. I said, man, I know this. Man, I look back. Sorry, I know this off topic. I lost mine at 17. I'm like, man, I'm late, man. Man, you know how I feel. I'm like, man, there's no way I should have been fucking at 17. Ain't no way. Like,
That's so rare. It really is. Just being a man, 17, your mind ain't thinking about taking care of no kids, man. You just trying to.
I don't know how people did it at 10, 12, 14.
Crazy.
I'm like,
Crazy.
I'm 17. I'm like, man, I finally got these.
You
I'm like,
stupid.
man, no damn way I should be fucking at 17. What the fuck wrong with me?
Uh,
I'm out taking trips.
and on that note,
Oh, my bad. No.
we're gonna close out with Happy Father's Day to every
Happy Father's Day.
every
y'all.
guy out here. You are a king. You deserve it. Don't let them tell you anything different. We deserve more than grills, socks, hats, cards, You know what?
Ties.
It's crazy.
Ties. Oh,
I'm
ties.
obsessed with socks.
Well, I like socks.
I'm
I can't
obsessed.
front. I like socks.
So get Terrence socks.
Yeah,
Hey,
y'all can give me some socks.
I don't want
want
socks.
I want.
I'm
I
good.
love the smell of brand new socks. Man,
What?
Okay, that's the
All
Terrence effect, Demar.
All right.
That's the Terrence effect.
hey, they
All right, y'all. On that note, we'll see you next episode.